Hi, I'm Jimmy Tam. I want to share with you my personal journey, how I got into eXp Realty, and why you should join me in eXp as well. Prior to real estate, I spent the last 20 years in human resources, recruiting, staffing, talent acquisition. I worked for large organizations, large brands, and in 2017, I get a call from my HR manager, and she tells me, Jimmy, unfortunately, we've had a reduction in force and you're part of that reduction. Needless to say, I was surprised and shocked at the same time. And I thought I was doing a great job, but unfortunately, the company has, their own ideas, and I was let go. And first thought to me was, okay, so now what? I've got family, I've got a wife, two kids, and how am I going to support them? I started looking for other opportunities within my field, human resources, and unfortunately, locally, there wasn't a lot of opportunities. I live right here in South Florida, and a lot of the opportunities were either northern part of the state or out of state. And my kids were in middle school and high school at the time, and I really didn't want to take them out of school and go somewhere else, just because of a job, right? I started looking for other opportunities, maybe even outside of human resources, and found a lot of information about real estate. And I figure, I spent 20 years putting people in jobs. Now I can maybe have that same opportunity putting people in homes, and I kind of look at that as a very transferable skill set. Got my real estate license back in 2017, and I went with a large brand, a large real estate organization. Again, similar to what I thought I needed. After 2 years, back in 2020, actually 2019, end of 2019, I got my broker's license, and then I decided, well, let me see what else, maybe other opportunities may open up for me. Didn't really think about leaving the company at the time, but again, I just want to have that available if in case that happened. I went to several real estate seminars just to see what other people are doing in terms of real estate, and started talking to some folks that were part of the organization, eXp. Didn't really knew a lot about the company, so I did some due diligence, see what they offer, and surprisingly, they had a lot of things that I didn't realize it was even available to realtors. Stock opportunities, revenue share, building out your team. So two things that I thought was very relevant, and now with my broker's license, I thought it would be the next opportunity. I started talking to, actually, I reached out to one of my mentors. He's a national real estate trainer, and I reached out to him, and I asked him, hey, have you heard of eXp? What are your thoughts? First thing he told me was, Jimmy, I actually joined eXp Realty about 5 months ago. And I was thinking, wow, if you join eXp, that has to be meant something, and that's where I want to go as well. So I switched over from my brokerage to eXp back in April of 2020, and really at the beginning of the pandemic. And I realized that we're a virtual brokerage, so we didn't shut down at all in 2020. And compared to a lot of your brick and mortar real estate companies that shut down, due to COVID and so forth. I've been with the company for a little over a year, and I can say this is the best decision I've ever made. And I wouldn't, go anywhere else. Number one, I've worked with great people, not just on a local level, but on a national level. I have opportunity to work with our top realtors across the country, and actually even worldwide, realistically. We also have an opportunity to earn stock in the organization, and one of my favorite things is really, one piece of it is the revenue share, and basically is really building out my own organization across the US and even across the world. As I'm doing this video, we've got over 50,000+ realtors across the US, and we're opening up, looking at about 81 countries in the next 7 to 8 years. So I look at that as a very large opportunity that can build out my organization. And I think this is something that I really feel that every realtor should at least take a look at to make sure that this is something that is for them or not, but it's still something that I want them to take a look at and to go through this journey similar to what I did. And I want them to make sure that if this is something that they want for them and their families, feel free to reach out to me for a conversation. My number is 954-303-3920, or shoot me an email. I would love to set up a time to discuss. My email is jimmy.tam@exprealty.com, and I look forward to talking with you more about this great journey, and we'll go from there. Thanks.